I'm not even supposed to be here today. Hello and welcome, I'm your host KB and you're watching the Retrospective. Clerks is an independently produced film written and directed by a young Kevin Smith. Self-funded and on a meager budget, the film is based on Kevin's days working as a store clerk in the real-life Quick Stop in Leonardo, New Jersey. The comedy, filmed in black and white, was distributed by Miramax Films and released in 1994. It was the launching pad for Smith's career and spawned a series of characters and movies which would all take place in the same Askewniverse. This would include a direct sequel, Clerks 2, which was released in 2006. During the late 90s, we saw a boom of more adult-orientated animated TV series with shows like South Park, King of the Hill, Futurama, and Family Guy all debuting between 1997 and 1998. These shows proved to be massive hits, so it's no surprise that networks like the ABC were wanting to get in on the action. This led to the 2000 release of Clerks the Animated Series. The series, again produced by Miramax, saw the return of our main protagonists from the original film, Dante Hicks and Randall Graves, alongside Jay and Silent Bob. The stories are a lot more cartoonish and outlandish as you'd expect from a cartoon series. The original R-rated movie property was somewhat watered down in order to meet the required TV PG rating that the ABC imposed. Whilst this didn't detract from the humour of the show, it did take away some of the more adult-orientated and darker toned humour of the original film. Things like swearing were removed and Jay and Silent Bob were selling fireworks instead of marijuana.
See this? This is an M80, my brother. A quarter stick of dynamite. Which means 4 of these bad boys equals like 2 sticks of dynamite, man.
The show was very self-aware and self-deprecating, constantly mocking the cartoon format and even the show's writers. After its cancellation, they even went on to make jokes about the network's dissatisfaction with the show.
I'm Dante and this is Randall. We're the stars of the hit ABC cartoon Clerks. And we're ready to take your questions.
Yeah, I love the movie Clerks, but I think your show sucks hard. It's in color, right? And nobody curses?
More cartoony elements were added here, such as a new main antagonist in the form of the cartoonish Leonardo, an eccentric billionaire who's trying to destroy the Quick Stop. The stories feel like they take a back seat to the gags and one-liners, with some episodes ending very abruptly or even being resolved off camera.
All we have to do is what Desmond did to stop Leonardo. Now watch. First, Desmond wears a dress and pretends to be a rich widow. Then,
it worked! Get these handcuffs off me.
The production here is top-notch, and I particularly love the art design. While it doesn't really match the gritty aesthetic of the original black and white film, the look does really fit in with the tone and nature of the show. The voice talent is great, with the returning cast of Dante, Randall and Jay being voiced by their original on-screen actors. Leonardo is amusingly enough voiced by Alec Baldwin, and we get a fun group of guest stars with the likes of Judge Reinhold, James Woods, and a reoccurring gag featuring NBA player Charles Barkley.
Hi, I'm Jay.
And I'm Silent Bob.
And I'm Charles Barkley.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's Jay and Silly Bob.
That's Silent Bob.
An NBA great Charles Barkley.
Hey, kids.
I thought we told you to get out of here.
As mentioned, the show was quickly cancelled by the network after only having aired 2 of the original 6 episodes. The reasoning behind the cancellation has been explained as the ratings were poor and ABC didn't feel the show fit in with its other programming that was airing at the time.
Brand new episodes of Clerks, next after The Drew Carey Show on ABC.
Snoogans.
Smith and other showrunners have discussed the difficulties they faced when dealing with the network and also felt the show was sabotaged from the beginning as the episodes were aired out of order. There was talks of a plan for an animated movie as a follow-up to the TV series, as well as talks of a third live-action Clerks movie. But with the news that Jeff Anderson had opted out of participating in the third Clerks movie, it seems to have put the Clerks franchise on hold, as Kevin has said he would never look to recast the role of Randall.
Hey Lando, say what up, yo.
Hello.
Clerks, a progressive show.
Peace out, homie.
All 6 episodes of the show were released on DVD, and since its release has proved to be quite the cult favourite, which is something that Clerks creator Kevin Smith is quite familiar with. I personally really enjoy the series and am quite disappointed that its run was so brief. I do feel the show was somewhat ahead of its time and would fit in much better today in this modern era of adult animated TV series.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you how little you guys sold out for and what it feels like to have no soul and a black heart. Oh, and when will Ellen be guesting on your very gay show?
I can't believe it. They hate the show.
Yeah, and they think you're gay.
We have to do something. We've got to make the show more like the movie, quick.
But why? The network thinks it's great, and the network would never let a bad show on the air, even if they owned it. Would they?
Like always, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of The Retrospective.